Good morning, students. I hope all of you have given your, more or less, all of you have given your practice test. Now, all of you are preparing for your unit test. But today, after a long time, I think 10 to 12 days, we are doing again this video classes. So, today we will continue the video class of the previous chapter. Okay, so I hope all of you are well at your home and you are preparing for your unit test. Okay, so let's start. Good morning, students. I hope all of you have given, more or less all of you have given your practice test, and you are preparing for your unit test also now. So in last few days we have done revisions of networking, introduction to networking. So today we will continue the chapter program controls in C++. Okay, so last day I had told you about the operators, like what is our operator, assignment operator, compound assignment operator, and there are different type of operators also. So today we will see that first we will revise that operators and then we will start the new operators. Okay, so let's start. First thing, what is operator? Like in mathematics, there are some operators you have used, like addition. For addition you have what you are using, that is plus operator. Similarly for subtraction, minus operator. So plus, minus, multiplication, division, all these are uh, mathematical operators. Okay, so when you solve a math problem, you use this predefined signs to perform calculations, and these signs help you to build instructions to operate the numbers. So similarly, here in C++ language, there are special symbols which are used as built-in codes with a specific purpose. Okay, so they help to define a data processing method to perform a calculation. So similarly, there are different operators like assignment operator, then compound assignment operator, logical operator, relational operator. So these are the different types of operator. Comma operator, then there are other operators also there. Okay, so increment operator, decrement operator. So all these operators we will see one by one. So first we will see assignment operator. Assignment operator means what? It is used to assign a value to a variable, and this one is the most basic and commonly used operator in C++. Okay, so when you are writing a C++ code, you can use the assignment operator to assign integer values to a variable. So just for example, you can see a equal to 5 here. A equal to 5 means a is the variable name and 5 is the value which is assigned to the variable a. Okay, so here you can see that means the value 5 is assigned to this variable a. So always remember that this operator equal to operator, assignment operator which is called, this is it present an operation from right to left. So this one is the assignment operator. So if you are writing like a equal to b equal to c equal to 5, that means what? This 5 is assigned to each variable. A equal to 5, b equal to 5 and c equal to 5. Okay, so this is the assignment operator. Next one is compound assignment operator. Compound assignment operator means like plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to. Okay, so these are compound assignment operator. When you are using assignment operator, then simply a equal to 5, b equal to 5, or a equal to b equal to 5. In this way you are using. Okay, this is not necessary you are writing a, b. This is just for example. Like you are writing integer num and num equal to integer num1 comma num2 comma num3. Num I am telling shortcut for number. So now you are writing, suppose num1 equal to num2 equal to num3 equal to 20. So that means what? That 25 is assigned to this num1, num2 and num3 variable. Okay. Next is similarly compound assignment operator. That is little bit different from that assignment operator. Like here you are using a plus equal to b. Okay, like num1 plus equal to 5. That means what? Num1 is equal to num1 plus 5. Okay, or num1 plus equal to num2. That means num1 is equal to num1 plus num2. So this is about the compound assignment operator. Next is arithmetic operator. This is very similar to mathematical signs which are used in day-to-day life. Okay, in day-to-day calculations, which number operators you are used, which signs you are used, that is mathematical or arithmetic operator. Like in C++, these operators are used with integer and float type of data. So these integer and float data type I have discussed earlier. I think all of you remember that integer is for whole number and float is for that fractional value. When you are writing integer, in short you are writing int. So when you are writing, suppose variable is a, then you are writing int a equal to 10. Okay, but when you are writing float, then you have to write float a equal to 10.0 or 10.5. So in this way you have to write the fractional value. Okay, so this is the floating data type and integer data type. Now there are different arithmetic operator like plus, that is for addition, minus subtraction, multiplication asterisk sign, division, that slash sign, forward slash, and this is the percentage sign which is called modulo, that is for remainder. Okay, it will give the remainder. Suppose a equal to 5, b equal to 4, and you are writing a modulo b. That means it gives the result 1. Okay, so this is the modulo operator. So it will give the remainder value. Just for example, here is given, suppose a is equal to 21 modulo 4. So in this statement, the value of variable a is equal to 1. A will be 1, because 21, when you will divide 21 by 4, then it comes 4 into 5 equal to 20. So 1 will be the remainder. Next one is relational operator. Relational operator means it is also known as comparison operator. Means two variables are compared here. Two values are compared. Okay, like a equal to 5, b equal to 4. Now you are comparing a and b. Then if a is greater than b, then it will be true. If it is less than b, then it will come 5. So suppose you are writing a greater than b, then it will give a greater than b, then it will give false, because a equal to 4 and b equal to 5. Okay, so there are different relational operator like less than sign, less than equal to, then double equal to. This double equal to, you remember, single, if it is single equal to sign, then that means assignment operator, but if it is a double equal to sign, that means this is a comparison operator, that is relational operator. So just remember that. Next one is greater than operator, then greater than equal to operator, and then not equal to operator. Okay, so these are some relational operator which are used in C++ statement for comparing two expressions. Okay, just for example, you can see over here 8 equal to double equal to 4. So the value returned will be false, because 8 is not equal to 4. Similarly, 6 is greater than 5. So it will give true, because 6 is greater than 5. Next is 4 not equal to 3. It will also give true, because 4 is not equal to 3. So these are some relational operator. Okay, so this assignment operator, arithmetic operator, compound assignment operator, relational operator, these today I have discussed. You will read the chapter, and if there is any problem, then write in the comment box in WhatsApp app, and give your attendance please. Okay, so today that's all for today. Next day we will start the next operator, that is logical operator. Okay, thank you.